Hi everyone, today we're talking about gamification. Now, this theory is so exciting, and I actually didn't understand it fully until this course. So I heard about gamification and knew it had to do with playing games to learn, but I didn't really understand how much research there is to back up how effective it is in the classroom. And as a teacher that definitely unknowingly has been using gamification in my classroom, I am so happy to see the positive, um, I guess, feedback for it. So, starting with the fact of how effective it is in the category of motivation, students are effortlessly getting, so excited and motivated intrinsically just to have that satisfaction and that fulfillment of playing a game that is helping them learn math, for example. However, there's also extrinsic benefits of playing games that help you practice your math skills because you get certificates, you get badges, and you get rewards. So that's fantastic. Also, gamification is supported by our learning theories. So ARCS, which stands for attention, relevance, confidence, and satisfaction, is clearly supporting what happens in an example of a lesson that is run through gamification. Attention, which has to do with, are the students interested? Is there inquiry taking place? Is there a variety of different questions and concerns that they can have and they can get answered and they can solve? Yes, they are definitely very attentive in an effective gamification lesson. Relevance, is the information relevant? It is. If you're teaching a math lesson and students are asked to answer a series of multiplication questions to get to the next level, and yes, they have to build their strength by answering more math questions, and then they can defeat other opponents in the game. This concept is very relevant, it's goal oriented, and it encourages us to match motives and familiarize students with material. And at the same time, students are building their skills but having so much fun. Confidence is being built, bringing us to our third letter. So we had attention, we had relevance, and now we're talking about confidence. Students are building confidence unknowingly. They are playing, they are winning, they are getting to next levels. And based on the game, it might be in a 2 hour session, it might be in a 2 month session. But students are slowly building confidence on this area of study, and they're getting better at it, and they're confident about their abilities, which is amazing. And it's fantastic that we can provide students this fun way to learn and build these essential skills that we're trying to incorporate into all our lessons. And finally, satisfaction. It allows students the satisfaction of accomplishing their goals and applying what they've learned and taking their knowledge and skills and putting it into something they can actually see and, I guess, benefit from. So I feel that the skills of gamification and the positives definitely outnumber any negative connections that we can definitely talk about, but for this reflection, I am focusing on the positives of gamification. Uh, Finally, just talking about the internal motivations, such as the challenge that is evoked in the student that they want to, overcome, the curiosity, the inquiry we talk about, and the power of giving them this fictional storyline or being able to, have this fantasy where there are different characters and they are involved in it and they get to help these characters through the building of, these skills that we are teaching. So I think the internal motivation and the attention that we are building through gamification is all excellent and it's all great. Yes, there's some, negative thoughts, or people may think that they're not, or what skills are we encouraging that we shouldn't be? Are students playing these games for too long? Are they losing interest in other forms of education and lessons that may be a bit more traditional, perhaps? But I think the end goal here is that as educators we are teaching our students and to love learning, and if that means they are under the influence of thinking they're playing a game when they're actually learning a lesson, that's fine by me. I think gamification is so effective, and I think it is something that you can use across the board from elementary all the way to university. And people of all ages love to play. And what better way to learn than to do it through gamification? Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.